Ladies and gentlemen, Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions welcomes you to yet another season of India Insight. Envisioned by Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, the founder of this institution, way back in 2004, the objective ever since has been to enhance the knowledge of India and appreciate the diverse culture of this nation. As our young children take part from various corners of the world, over the last couple of years in the digital avatar, this contest has reached over 20,000 students across 10 countries. We at the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions truly appreciate and acknowledge the support and patronage given to us by all the participating schools, their teachers and managements. Before we begin, it is our pleasure and privilege to invite a well-known educator and a passionate teacher from the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions, a teacher who has grown to become the principal of this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Vasuma Achar.
Greeting to all my wonderful students and parents. India is a rich mine of culture that has evolved through thousands of years and is manifested in the form of arts, literature, traditions, linguistic expressions, artifacts, heritage sites and much more. Millions of people from all over the world participate in, enjoy and benefit from this cultural wealth by visiting India for tourism, purchasing Indian handicrafts, appreciating Indian classical literature, practicing yoga and meditation, being inspired by Indian philosophy and enjoying India's diverse music and art. It is this culture and natural wealth that truly make India incredible India. This is the India that the founder principal of Vidyaniketan Public School, Srimati Prema Rajagopal, always wanted the children to grow up in. With a certain belief, she conceptualized the initiative India Insight. Her thought into this project was straightforward. Her passion and enthusiasm were to instill the spirit of India in children by creating awareness of our beautiful country's history, tradition and ethos. The preservation and promotion of India's cultural wealth must be given high priority. Cultural awareness is one of the major components in the development of children because it is only through the development of strong sense and knowledge of their own cultural history, arts, languages and traditions that children can build a positive cultural identity, self-esteem and appreciate other cultures and identities. It is heartening to witness the number of initiatives by the Government of India like Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to celebrate 75 years of progressive India and its glorious history, people, culture and achievements. This Mahotsav is dedicated to the people of India to materialize the Prime Minister's vision of igniting India 2.0 fueled by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. It is also encouraging to see initiatives like this being strongly promoted in the new education policy with a number of other programs to foster languages, art and culture in schools. Ek Bharat Shreshth Bharat being one of them. More than 100 destinations have been identified as a part of this project where educational institutions may send their students to study their social, political and cultural history and also their contributions to modern science. India Insight, an amazing rendezvous which started in 2004, is diversifying this year by providing various platforms for debating and painting. It goes without saying that these events will take you closer to the heart and soul of our country. The reason why children should participate in India Inside is loud and clear. But don't forget, what is equally important is how you contribute continually, consciously and work towards making a Shrestha Bharat a reality. So I hope all of you will participate in the events with enthusiasm and feel and understand the cultural heritage of our country. Thank you.
Friends, put your hands together to welcome on stage Quizmaster Big Brain.
A big hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. You're with me, Big Brain, here today in the third quarterfinal for the senior category of the India Insight Quiz. A journey that started in 2004. The vision of Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, the founder of the Vidyaniketan Public School and the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions, to primarily bring in a passion for nation and to celebrate our beautiful country with children. The quiz grew, and of course, in the last couple of years, grew immensely thanks to the digital intervention into this quiz, courtesy the lockdowns. Given that India celebrates its 75th year of independence, this year, the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions extended the contest from a quiz to the debate and a drawing contest. While those are semi-finals and finals you will watch separately and know who got through with the drawing contest, we're here in the senior edition of the quiz, battling with 8 qualifiers in the third of our quarterfinals. What we're going to do is to identify 4 of them who will move into the semi-final. You know the rules of the game if you've been watching this series with me. 10 questions, plus 10 the value. If they get it right, you get a plus 10. You get it wrong, you get a minus 10. 5 seconds of time is the window of opportunity. And if you press while I'm reading the question, I stop reading the question the moment you press the answer. So those then are the rules. And ladies and gentlemen, it's no joke that these kids have made it to the top 32. 7, 8 countries taking part in the junior and senior categories. And it's never easy to be in the top 32 of the world. So congratulations is what I would say to get started before I say best wishes and may the best 4 qualify. If we are ready, time to take a look at our 8 contestants and start playing this quarterfinal. With me here today, qualifying as our first quarterfinalist from the state of Odisha, representing the Ispat English Medium School, is Shipra Mishra. Welcome to you, Shipra. Neighboring Shipra, also from Odisha's Ispat English Medium School, is Swati. Welcome, Swati. From the beautiful historic city of Jaipur, joining us as our third contestant, representing Cambridge Court High School, is Yashashvi Bharadwaj. Welcome to you. Neighboring her as we shuttle across to Karnataka's Bangalore, representing Sishugraha Montessori and High School, Meenakshi. Welcome to you. We dart back to Rajasthan, to Jaipur, and again to Cambridge Court School, where we meet Mithali, our next contestant. Welcome to you. And I come back to Karnataka, this time to Royal Concord International School, as we meet Pratibha Srivatsan, our next contender. From Bengaluru, we move up north in Karnataka to the beautiful Haveri, where we meet from the Aditya Birla Public School, Vishal Santosh. Welcome to you. And finally, from all these contestants across India, we fly into Kuwait, where we pick our final contender in this quarterfinal, representing the Indian Educational School from Kuwait, Fida Ansi. Welcome, Fida. Ladies and gentlemen, those then are our 8 contestants here today, 7 of them from India, 1 from Kuwait. 4 of them will walk into the semi-final. Plus 10, you get it right. Minus 10, you get it wrong. We'll unlock the buzzers and get started with the first of our questions. If you are ready, all hands on the buzzer. Question number 1. Extremely famous and respected, in which state of India would you find the Sundarbans? Yashasvi has gone for it. Yes.
So West Bengal.
Is correct. The first 10 points going to her. She gets it right. And we move to our second question. Which famous curator, designer, sculptor created the Statue of Unity? Mithali, quick and fast.
Sudha.
I've heard Sudha from you. Can't give it to you. His name is Ram Sutar. So I can't give it to you. I heard Sudha first and then Sudhar. So please be careful when you give names, because Giri can't be Hari and Hari can't be right when it's Giri. So let's be very clear that you get the names right. Mithali getting a minus 10 on that one. As we go to the third question, hands on the buzzer. Between Punjab, Andhra Pradesh and Assam, which of these states would celebrate Bihu? Yashasvi has gone for it.
So Assam.
Is correct. She gets another 10. She moves to 20. She's really picking on her scores and she's very fast on the buzzer. As we go to question number 4, hands on that buzzer. Question number 4. Which form of dance would you associate to Birju Maharaj in India? Yashasvi again. She's super fast on the buzzer.
The Kathak.
Is correct. Absolutely correct. She moves to 30. And on 30, she might just ask herself, well, is there a probability of finishing 5th from here? If the answer is no, she knows she's going to be in the semi-final. It doesn't really matter whether you're 1st or 4th, as long as you qualify and you do not carry your scores forward. As we go to the next one. From India's rich art, culture and music, which instrument would you associate to Ustad Bismillah Khan? Pratibha has gone for it. Yes, Pratibha?
The Shehnai.
Is absolutely correct. She gets a 10-pointer on that. These are quick, fast questions, and let's see who scores is how the game is played. Pratibha gets a 10. Yashasvi is on 30. Mithali will have to regain the ground. So 2 of them are on the positives as we go to the second half of our quarterfinal to pick question number 6. Imparting moral stories has been an important ingredient in India's educational series. Mithali. Well, I think she just...
Mokshpattam snakes.
Please mute yourself. Mithali?
Mokshpattam snakes and ladders.
Well, minus 10 to you, not even waiting for my question. Too much of a hurry. I was leading you into the moral stories that come from Panchatantra. Well, minus 10 to you. In a bit of a hurry there, Mithali. I can understand the nervousness. And we move on to question number 7. Between Sardar Patel, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Lal Bahadur Shastri, whose memorial is called Vijay Ghat. Between these 3 great leaders, which of them has a memorial called Vijay Ghat? Nobody on the buzzer. 5 seconds of time ticking away the answer. Well, too late on that one, Swati. You should be faster. 5 seconds of time ran away. We'll clear the buzzer on that. The answer on that question, Lal Bahadur Shastri. As we move to question number 8, 2 of them on the positives, 3 questions remaining. The pressure will begin to build. Question number 8. Which Indian city is credited to have been designed by the great architect Corbusier? Meenakshi.
Chandigarh.
She gets a 10, so everyone's now going to be careful, even if they are on 10, because there's only 2 questions left. So 10 could be good enough to go into a semi-final as far as this quarterfinal is concerned. On 30, Yashasvi Bharadwaj for sure has her place in the semi-final, unless, well, even if she takes 2 negatives, she's safe. But I don't think she wants to do that. She wants to look good at 30. 2 questions to go. When Rakesh Sharma was asked by Indira Gandhi, how does India look from outer space? Meenakshi
Tare jahan se acha.
is absolutely correct. Well, wit and presence of mind stood by astronaut Rakesh Sharma when Indira Gandhi asked him, how does India look from space? He just smiled and said, Sare jahan se acha. 1 question to go. Meenakshi is good. Yashasvi is good. Pratibha, I think, is also safe because if she does not take a negative on the last question, then someone can only join her there. So the 3 of them look good to go into the semi-final. The final question might decide who's going to be the 4th. Is it going to be Fida? Is it going to be Vishal? Is it going to be Swati, Sipra? Mithali is the only one who's losing out at this point because she's minus 20, so she can't come back from there. And we've got the final question coming up. Who is the only former president of India? Who is the only former president of India to have received the Padma Bhushan, the Padma Vibhushan, and the Bharat Ratna? Vishal is giving it a shot. Yes, Vishal?
Sir, APJ Abdul Kalam.
Is absolutely correct. Oh, beautifully answered. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam will get him through to the semi-finals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a remarkably tight contest here today with 7 girls and 1 young lad. The young lad getting the last question right to push himself through into the semi-final. We've got 1 more quarterfinal to go, and that is an international quarterfinal. We've got too many international qualifiers, so we had Fida coming in into this quarterfinal from Kuwait as well. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about which 4 go through. These 32 have reached here from thousands and thousands. So congratulations to all of them, while we wish the 4 who make it to the semi-final the very best to get into the world final of this quiz. But all of that after the next quarterfinal, where I will see you soon. For the moment, from me, Pig Brain, do take care. Goodbye.